Alright, so in this video, I will show you guys how you can finish the dead reels very easily. You will have to start the game by selling the gold bar inside the trading post. After selling the gold bar, I recommend buying 3 pieces of coal. You can also buy a weapon like a shotgun, but I don't really recommend that. Don't forget putting all the coals inside the furnace to make sure you will have enough fuel. When you are going with the train, make sure to be careful. I really recommend looting the places such as sheriff and doctor buildings. Also a very important trick, you can hit the zombies through the walls, but you should be careful because they can do the same to you. Don't forget that the enemies in the game can hit you through the walls, like how you can hit them. Inside the buildings you can find many different type of items. I recommend putting all of them into your bag, especially the junk items can be sold for $5 and there is a big chance you may find a very expensive item. In this building I found a stone statue, but that's just $5, and I found many other junk items. You can also burn them for extra fuel, but I don't recommend doing that because you can also burn the zombie corpses for extra fuel, which will be better than wasting the junk items. In the doctor building we found so many bandages. You can use them to heal yourself or revive your teammates. Because of that, they are very important in the game. You must be really careful when it's about to be night, because in nighttime the enemies will start spawning. Make sure to have enough fuel because you will really want to keep going with the train until the morning. Every 10 kilometers you are going to find a safe zone. There are turrets on the walls which will be killing any type of enemy inside the range. Because of that, you can wait in this place until the morning and you can farm cash by collecting the corpses which were killed by the turrets. After collecting the dead corpses, you can sell all of them except the zombies in the trading post. Don't forget to burn the zombies for extra fuel. When you are traveling around, there is a chance you may see a group of bandits. If you don't have a weapon, you have to run because the bandits have weapons. If you have a rifle, you can kill them like how we did here, and you can also ride the horses, which is very important. Don't forget collecting the corpses of bandits because you can sell them for $35 inside the sheriff building. When you have $75, I really recommend going for the rifle. It will be your main weapon for the rest of the game. If you have extra cash, you can also buy the shotgun for close encounters. Especially if there is a werewolf, I recommend using the shotgun and making sure that you are targeting its head to kill it. You can sell the werewolf for $20 also when it's night and there is no moon in the sky. There will be only zombies spawning. If you see a bloody moon, there are going to be vampires, and for the last, when there's a full moon, the werewolves will start to spawn, and that's a big reason you need to have fuel for your train to not die to the werewolves. They are very overpowered and they can kill you very easily, like they are so OP, man, oh my goodness. Next up, I recommend raiding the cities like this if you want to find a good amount of items which you can sell for a lot of cash. However, you have to be really careful and you need to have a rifle to survive. I don't recommend doing it solo. Make sure to have a friend or a teammate to help you with clearing the zombies. You can find really expensive items inside the church. Right here, I found a crucifix which can be sold for $75. We also found a new weapon inside the sheriff building, so make sure to be careful when you see one of them. After reaching 40 kilometers, you are going to find a castle. Inside this castle, there are a bunch of werewolves and vampires and also a lot of loot inside the rooms. If you want to loot the castle, you have to kill every enemy inside it. So for that, you have to be careful. If you just walk through the door, you can die, like how my friend died, as you can see. You really have to be careful in this place. After you are done with killing the enemies, you can go inside and loot the entire castle. You are going to find a vampire knife, which is very good actually. I really recommend getting this knife. Except that you can also find so many weapons and gold bars in the other room. Get everything you see and leave the castle as soon as you can before the night time. When you have enough cash, you can start building defenses on your train. First of all, you should buy the barricades, which are bulletproof. Because of them, the bandits will no longer be a threat. You can place them like this around the train and make sure to place them correctly. You can put the machine gun on the top of the train so you can shoot everything from here. You can also find banks in the cities. In this city, we found 2 banks next to each other. That was a huge luck because they are kinda rare to spawn. You can get the code of the bank by killing a special zombie in the city. Inside the bank, you are going to find so many gold and silver bars. Take them all and sell them at the next safe zone. You can sell the bandit corpses in the sheriff buildings at the safe zones for $35. That's one of the best ways to farm cash in this game at the moment, but also it's very dangerous, and because of that, you have to be really careful. You can also put wires around your train for a better defense. They can damage the zombies when they get close to the train. I would recommend buying armor pieces and snake oils with your extra cash because you are going to need them for the final safe zone, which will be at 80 kilometers. When you reach 80 kilometers, you are going to see a safe zone that was raided by the bandits. After that, start a timer and defend your train until the bridge is ready. There will be lots of bandits and enemies, so make sure to be careful and be inside the train. That's the best method in my opinion, because if you leave the train, you are going to risk everything and that's not really worth it. If you have wires and barricades around your train, you are going to survive without any problem. After the bridge is ready, you have officially finished the game. I hope the video was helpful. Thank you for watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe and thumbs up for more videos like this. Anyways man, see you in the next video. Peace.